Today we're going to talk about a golf course community with luxury homes. It's gated and it has a really cool vibe close to Nashville, Tennessee. You know, here in Nashville, Tennessee, we have a lot of beautiful luxury neighborhoods, but when it comes to golf courses, we've got a pretty short list. So today we're going to dive into my top pick for a golf course community. Hi, I'm Lorene Hetherington. I'm with HetheringtonTn.com and Compass. We lead a team of agents here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. We specialize really in that luxury market, helping people buy and sell homes all day long. We get calls, probably several a day, from people relocating to Nashville. They're coming from places like Florida, California, Texas, Georgia, the Carolinas, other parts of Tennessee. I got a call the other day even from London and another one from New Zealand. So they're coming from all over the world because Nashville, Tennessee is truly an it city. Sure, it's known for country music, but there's so many more things that are drawing people here to Nashville, Tennessee. Primarily, we have no state income tax, and it's a really amazing community with beautiful homes. So if you are thinking about relocating to Nashville, Tennessee, we'd love the opportunity to get on a phone call with you and just talk about the different neighborhoods that you may be interested in. And then when you decided, I am coming and moving to Nashville, Tennessee, and that means you have a time frame and a budget, we'd love to just block out some days on our calendar to take you into these great neighborhoods to help you find the perfect house. We're all about helping you buy a house, get a fresh start, and live your best life yet. Right now, we want to zone in on what I believe to be one of the top golf course communities near Nashville, Tennessee. It's called The Grove. Drive time is about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic, if you're going from The Grove community to downtown Nashville. But if you happen to work in Franklin, or if you're moving here and your business is in Franklin, Tennessee, that's about 25 minutes. So The Grove is actually in College Grove. Let's go to the map now and I can show you more about the location. Grove is in a town, of course, called College Grove. That is southeast of Franklin, south of 840, east of Arno Road. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but you still have easy access to 840 and 65, which are major traffic patterns and major traffic routes to get you to either Franklin or Nashville. The Grove is on more than 1,000 acres in Middle Tennessee. It's just an absolutely beautiful setting and the area's only Greg Norman signature golf course. This is very much a club setting with several pools, tennis courts, a pickleball court, fitness center, a spa, and it also has an equestrian center where you can take riding lessons. That's a big deal, and it's really one of the only clubs here in the Middle Tennessee area that has a horse equestrian center. So if that's your vibe, this is a neighborhood for you. The private golf course, I would say, is the star of the show. The Greg Norman course hosts 2 professional golf tournaments a year, including the 2024 Live Golf Nashville Tournament. This is a gated community and it is very secure. There's no random Amazon driver rolling through the streets here. It is gated and very secure. As you drive around, you can see all of the open space. The Grove has literally miles of walking trails and over 500 acres of open space. The vibe here is very much a family setting. You drive around this neighborhood, you see dads and moms shooting hoops in the driveway with kids, lots of people out, walking their strollers or walking their dogs, and it has a very friendly atmosphere. It is not unusual to be driving around and people are waving to each other even though they don't know each other. Let's take a look at the housing here, and you can see these are very much luxury custom homes and no 2 homes are alike. Currently, there are 7 custom builders in this community, and the homes are generally from 1.9 million to 5.5 million. As far as size, the smallest home here is around 4,000 square feet. Most are in that 6,000 to 7,000 square foot range. The prices will really depend on the location to the golf course, the size, and if you have your own pool. Some of the main builders here are Davis Properties, Ford Classic Homes, Legend Homes, Luna, Keith Schumacher, Stonegate Homes, and Trace Construction. Let's take a look at the data now. Right now in the Grove, there are 20 homes for sale, ranging from 2 million to just under 8 million. As far as what is in contract or pending and waiting to close, 16 homes are currently under contract. The highest is just under 8.3 million. Now let's look at solds. This is a critical benchmark, really looking at the health and strength of the neighborhood. 50 homes sold in the Grove last year, about half are new builds, and most of the new builds are 3.5 million or above. The average sold, when you look at resale and new homes, the average sold last year is coming in 0.45 acres, so less than a half acre, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, built in 2021, with a 3-car garage. These homes are typically 5,600 square feet. The average sold price in the last year is $2,935,000. What you will find is when you do a deep dive into the weeds of the data that people who are buying existing homes in the Grove, those buyers are actually getting a little bit of a deal because there is room to negotiate. Your typical resale, I could get you around $100,000 to $150,000 off, depending on how that resale home is priced. But the new builds are a little bit trickier. These are seasoned sellers, very seasoned custom builders, and they don't wiggle a lot on their sticker price, but there are other kinds of back-end incentives that we can do to build in to make that house a little more advantageous. The reason these custom builders don't want to drop their price a lot is they don't want to set up bad data down the road. So the next buyer comes in and like, well, you gave Johnny Joe $100,000 off. They don't want to do that. They want to say, this is the price. If you'd like to make alterations, our price can go up or down, but they're pretty firm on that price. But there are other ways to get some incentives and to make that more of a deal for you as a buyer. I do see a lot of custom builders, they're getting their home almost ready to go and then they're putting it on the market. So essentially they're building a lot of spec homes, and the reason they do that is here in the Nashville area, we get so much relocation traffic of people relocating from out of the area, and they don't have that 10 to 14 months to build a brand new home, but they do want a new construction. So a lot of spec homes in the Grove, which are just absolutely gorgeous. One thing you need to know about the Grove is every single homeowner who buys here in the Grove has to pay a sports membership initiation fee. That is $50,000 to join, and it is non-refundable. Sports memberships gives you access to everything here in the club except golf. Golf memberships are running $125,000 for the initiation fee. Currently, the golf course is not capped. In addition to that initiation fee, there are monthly HOA dues, so that helps cover all of the green space that is very prevalent in the Grove, as well as your sports and golf monthly membership dues. So it's not inexpensive to live here. So I think if you have questions about the finances at all and what your monthly run costs are going to be aside from the house, give me a call and we'll do a little bit deeper dive into the Grove. So that's the hits, runs, and errors of the Grove, a gorgeous gated private golf course community near Nashville. One of the key things I think you have to ask yourself if you are considering the Grove is the location. If you're a person who has to go to downtown Nashville every single day, you are definitely going to need to time your commute so you're not stuck in traffic for 2 hours a day. If you have the option of maybe going into work in the office a couple of times a week, this location is definitely going to be something that we want to hone in on. So if you are again thinking about relocating to the Nashville area and you just have questions about neighborhoods or specific locations, give us a call. Here's my cell phone number, 615-330-0987. You can call, or better yet, text me, and I'll make time with you to answer any of your questions. And we'd hope to have the opportunity when you do decide to buy in Nashville to have that opportunity to work with you and help you find the perfect new address. We're all about helping you buy a house, get a fresh start, and live your best life yet. We'll see you next week.